All right, I'm done.
You're watching PTV. Good evening, villagers. How you doing? Good to have everyone here. And look who's with us.
I don't know where that came from.
Rob, that has got to be one of the cheesiest things I've seen. Oh, no, you just upped the game.
You did up the game there.
Noah said Meg sent me. Thanks, Noah. Glad you found the stream.
Oh, that's awesome. Everyone, thank you so much for joining tonight. That's good to have you all here. Look at that, Captain Akron. I want my PTV. Pam sits down at table, unfolds and tucks napkin under chin, grabs fork and knife and a biscuit and yells, I want my PTV.
I want my PTV.
That little phrase from Pam will play into a little conversation we do a little bit later tonight.
Yes, it will. It will. And look at that. Cody Hankins just subscribed to the channel. Cody, thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Great to have you here. Oh, everyone, thank you for being here tonight.
Cody, I'm going to tell you something. PTV is an amazing channel, and it was a great choice to subscribe to this channel. So if you guys haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, watch these guys' videos. They're awesome. They put a lot of heart and soul into it. I love their videos. A lot of fun. I consider these guys really good friends of mine too now. So
same goes with us. Well, thanks so much.
Here's my stance. I dropped the mic.
just sweet.
Okay, so who else do we have here in the chat so far?
I see Leanne. I see Blue Nose. Ruth Metcalf has joined. Noah's here. Pam's fam. Oh my goodness.
Leanne Sherbick, welcome.
Wow. Wow, there are a lot of people here. It's moving kind of fast. Mike Wheeler, of course. Let's see.
We have Amy from AJC Magic TV. We got D&G Explorers Gregory here.
Heading to bed. One's pop in and say hello. I hit the like button. Candy Mom, thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate that. Alex Brunner, D&G Gregory is here. The G of D&G. Judy Hazel, thank you for joining.
Thanks for coming.
Well, first things first, I'm not going to sing, but I just want to wish a big, very big happy birthday to the big cheese himself, Mickey Mouse, 91 years old today. Yep, you can see the mouse heads, mouse heads, mouse heads.
For you. Happy birthday, every Mickey. Oh, that's the worst Mickey. That's not Mickey.
Oh, Cargo sends her loves and squishes. Thank you, Mike Wheeler. Oh, everyone. Oh, Mama Mouse. Thank you for being here. Good to have you. Everyone, thank you so much for being here tonight. We are just going to sit back and relax as if we've just eaten a big Thanksgiving meal. Not quite falling asleep from the tryptophan. Nothing like that.
Is that not true, by the way? Like, I heard it was not true.
It's not true. It's not true.
No, but I do feel like sleeping after a big meal like that.
Oh, yeah,
I'm all fat and sassy. You know I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, you know what, Grace? You are absolutely right. Mickey doesn't look a day over 29.
I can't believe it's been a year since the 90th birthday. That's just crazy. That flew by real quick. So.
I know. It really did.
You know, probably no more Mickey Mouse bars in the freezer. That was for the 90th anniversary.
All that stuff they did. It was awesome.
Oh, man, it was great. And I've been watching. Look at that Blue Nose. Look at what they did. I watched everything under the Mickey's birthday category on Disney.
Oh, they had a birthday category?
Cool. I did.
I'm going to have to look.
Cool. And look who else is here. Donna Jaworski is in the house.
Hi, Donna.
But we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving here. But even before that, Rob Fuzz.
Hi, that's me. Sorry, guys. I'm just doing stuff over here. I actually got to meet Donna on Saturday. She's awesome. You think she's awesome on the stream. She is awesome in person.
See, I'm all kinds of jealous.
I love her 10 times more now. So.
Yeah, I want to hear about your experiences of meeting our wonderful community in person at the studios.
Our ninja angel.
I'm here to talk about Thanksgiving. I'll talk about it briefly. I'm going to talk about it on my stream this week, but it was great. I got to meet Richard. I got to meet Donna. I got to meet Nick. I got to meet Samantha, Donna's daughter. They were so cool, so fun. They were just so accommodating. They're just great. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I was just here's long story short. I was in Disney. I was in Disney's Hollywood Studios for 4.5 hours. That was it. I actually had some free passes, so it really did.
Oh, good.
Bad, which was great. And we had to go to a wedding. I was there Friday, 3:00. I landed. I left Sunday at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. We left. So I was barely in Orlando, but we snuck it in. I got to see Galaxy's Edge for the first time. I got to see, believe it or not, Toy Story Land for the first time, which is embarrassing. I never saw Toy Story Land, so I got to see both. So much fun to hang with everyone. My favorite moment, we got to go to Star Tours too. It's one of my favorite attractions. R. John's Richard, the Disney legend. He turns to me, he's like, "You finally got me on your stream." He goes, because every time I ask him to be on my stream, he just says no. And like it's a running joke. He'll just say no. And then he just turns to me and goes, "You finally got me on your stream." So I was a moment. Richard was awesome. I got to see R. John's hat, which was fun.
That is a goal of ours. We want to have Donna on our stream. We want to have R. John's. We want to have Nick. Well, Nick's actually been on before.
Yeah, Nick, we have he joined us just as the Google Hangouts was playing out.
And he came on and hung out with us for a little bit.
Cool.
It was great talking with him, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the problem too. It got really crowded because it was Dapper Day. Donna just said it in the thing, so I didn't realize it was Dapper Day. Like I saw one or two people. Oh, that looks cute. Another person.
Wow, how
500 people dressed up.
How do you dress dapper in humidity?
At 40 degrees, which isn't that terrible. We go to Florida. Okay. Richard also turns to me and goes, this is the coldest day of the year so far. He goes, it was like, I saw like high, like 68. I'm like, oh, that's perfect temperature. It was no 68. It was probably like low 60s, maybe high 50s. It was really cold. And it was the coldest day. I was freezing. My wife bought a Rise of the Resistance jacket. It was kind of funny.
Nice.
So she got a jacket. I didn't get much souvenirs, but I only got 2 items. Real quick, I'm not going to take up too much time. So I got a pin, which I have a bunch of pins. I'm not even sure. I might even have this pin.
Oh, that's
cool. And I got a cool Rise of the Resistance hat, which I
nice.
Oh, look at that Black Spire outpost. That's cool.
I just kind of liked it, so I went back and got that. So
show and tell is always a good thing.
Yeah. Too funny. But thank you guys. Thanks, Donna. I love you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, Nick. Nick was awesome too. He was such a good guy. Sorry, guys.
No. Great.
Okay, Mike Wheeler here is saying, yeah, we've got a cold snap here today. Was first time it was above 70 in like 3 days. Jeez, that's chilly for Florida.
Tell you what, everyone was so happy it was cold though. We're so sick of the heat and the humidity. It's so nice that it's cold, but I'm like, hey, look, you be warm on your dime. I'm here. I want 80 degrees and sunny. I wear shorts, though. I refuse not wear shorts. So
yeah, for us it's 70 degrees, perfectly comfortable. That's always nice. But we don't have humidity either. So if it's humid, it's just because we've got something coming up from the Gulf of California. That's about it.
Well, I was in your area and for my honeymoon. It was in August. It was freezing. Isn't it cold in August? That's like your coldest month
in San Francisco.
Yeah, in that area.
San Francisco, it can be in the 50s at the coast, 60s downtown San Francisco, and then 90 degrees out here in East Contra Costa, where Doug and I have the villa.
Yeah.
They call it microclimates. So anyway, speaking of Doug apologizes. He's having some back issues and his back is just seizing up. So sitting here in front of the computer would just really be very painful for him. Right?
Hope we feel better. Hope he feels better.
So, there's Pam. She's just asking for.
And Arnie, do me a favor. Remind him that it's almost the 1 week anniversary of Disney Plus, and I'm going to be celebrating. So. You're watching, Doug.
And people said it wouldn't last.
Come on, how awesome was it when I popped it and said Disney Plus, whatever, and I just went off the air there last time.
Hi, Meg.
Oh,
Welcome to the
Meg,
stream.
hi. Thank you
It was
for being
funny.
here.
It was
So
funny.
yeah, so Doug's back is
Feel better, Doug.
yeah, he just needs to feel better. It's just seizing up. But everyone, thank you for being here. We're going to talk Thanksgiving. So, Thanksgiving in our house usually consists of, spending the day, waking up. I remember when I was a kid, we would not eat breakfast. We would just wait for that time at 2:00 when we'd have our lunch, and we would just pig out on so much turkey, and then of course all the carbo loading. The carb loading is just like mega big on Thanksgiving. But
Oh my gosh, you would thought we were running a marathon the next day.
yeah, but here's the thing. People have a different time that they eat their Thanksgiving meal. Rob, when do you usually eat yours?
Hold
I have
on.
a whole long story. So
Hold on, Rob. Before you do that, Meg, I have to address this for Meg. Meg, yes, my tree is moving.
it's awesome, Meg.
Unlike what Walt of Mouse Talk thought it was, it is not a green screen. It is my Christmas tree that is rotating behind me.
Dougie,
Dougie.
Mr. Waltograms.
I almost met Dougie too.
Oh,
I was there and I went live, and Doug's like, "Where are you, Rob?" I told him I was going. Dougie, to be fair, Dougie, I told you I was going to the studios, but he and I was only there another half hour. So I'm sorry, Doug. I wanted to see you. So
yeah.
but no, isn't that tree awesome, Meg? It's so cool.
Yeah, but just step to the side for a second so people can actually see the glory of that.
I'm stepping to the side. Awesome ornaments too.
Yeah, just beautiful ornaments.
This might be a better way to do the broadcast.
You need
Yeah.
like a Yule log. You just need that to rotate. It's just like, what was that ornament you were going to show us last week? I forgot.
Hey,
Which
Arjun,
one?
thank you for being here.
One really cool one. Hey, Richard. Thank you so much, Richard.
I've got a few cool ones on here.
There was
I've
one
got
we're talking about. It was like I don't.
Dougie says it's a possessed tree.
What a Mickey's happy birthday.
Welcome, Julie C.
Yeah,
Well,
welcome.
like my tree.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that it's
love
actually going to be part of a contest. We'll be announcing it, all the details next month, but we're going to be doing a giveaway, and we're probably going to give away a Christmas ornament. But in this case, what it is Rockin' Robin, thank you for joining. You're taking this. You see Ben's tree there. He has hundreds of ornaments on that thing. He's going to get a final count of the number of ornaments on it, and the person that comes closest to the guess on that, you're going to get a Christmas ornament. We'll announce all that probably in a video during our Vlogmas in December. So, Ben, mark that down for another idea for Vlogmas.
Whose job is to count his ornaments? That's what I want to know.
Oh, it's Ben's job. It's Ben's job to count those.
All right, I'm back.
Awesome.
Grace F says, I've got a few of the cool ones on here. Yeah, just a few.
I was bummed. When I go to Disney World, like tradition, we always like try to buy I don't know if there's one official one or if there's a couple ones, but we like to go, we go in 2019. I was looking for the 2019 ornament. I just couldn't find it, so I was bummed. So
Let me see if I can find that on my tree.
the Disney World one. Oh, you're different years.
Well, there's a Disney World one that is also like a Disneyland one. They're the exact same things.
Okay.
It's on a set of Mickey
I'm
ears.
just looking for it, guys.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Donna, do you mean Marshmallow Girl?
Yeah, what do you want to say, Rob?
I don't know,
Anything?
but that tree is awesome. No, I don't know.
I think
What was the ornament he was looking for last week? I forget. It was like something where it was flying, or I forget what it was. I don't know.
not sure about that.
Oh, I remember. It was the I think it was the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, that was it.
Oh,
that was
it.
That's it. With the
I couldn't find it, and I'm still not finding it.
well, if you see it, pull it off. I guess it was the Nautilus too, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Mike.
So you were asking, when do I usually go eat?
Yeah,
We usually go in the afternoon. So late afternoon, I'd say 1 or 2 o'clock. That's when we go.
yeah.
Which is
Our family's usually about 2:00. We wait for everyone to come here, get to the house. We sit and we talk for a little while.
Well, ooh, yeah, that's what I want. That's not what I collect, but that's what I want.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Is that very expensive?
About $20.
Okay. That's what
I I have that one from Disneyland. I also have it from Walt Disney World.
this year's already?
This one, yeah, it was.
Is there a mail order or something? Or
No, actually, my best friend, Charlie, and Scott and Bill, all three of them were there at Walt Disney World, and they picked it up. And the park was just about to close, and Charlie said, "Wait, I've got to get a Christmas one for Ernie and Doug." Ran back into Ye Olde Christmas shop, grabbed that ornament before they left the Magic Kingdom.
are they gone already, or are they limited? Or
No, I think it's still there.
okay, I gotta get one.
Yeah, at least they were at Disneyland when I saw Disneyland. So yeah, but yeah, they picked up.
In Disney World. Oh, there it is. Look at that ornament. That's so
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go.
nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's awesome. I love it.
And you can get that at the Disney store.
Ben, the whole room just glows. The colors of the tree just glows.
There's not a single area where there's not a light on that tree. Someone said. I remember.
It's true. It's true.
Awesome.
It's just the way that I decorate.
It's awesome.
Okay, you can bring your guys back in. There we go. Thank you, Mama Mouse.
Yeah. So your tree. It definitely is moving.
That's awesome.
I'll be doing a video on my tree, doing a little bit of an intimate look at it later on during December.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely. So we're talking Thanksgiving.
There. Yeah.
Wake up in the morning. Ben, what do you usually do first thing on Thanksgiving?
Donna, thank you. I'm glad you love the tree. I love it too. What do I like about Thanksgiving? Do you have that ornament that I told you to have there at the desk with you?
The turkey?
No. The one that Sherry got you from a department store?
Oh, no, I do not have it here.
Do you know where it is?
Let's see. It's probably in a tray.
All right.
To get put on the tree.
Don't worry about it. Grace is saying she can't wait to see the stream about the tree. It's actually going to be an actual video. It's not going to be a stream. Arnie has an ornament that was given to him by my sister this year that commemorates one of my ongoing Thanksgiving traditions, and that is, it is an ornament from the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade for 2019.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that is one of my favorite things to do on Thanksgiving is to wake up and, hey, Nathan, welcome. I like to wake up and do the countdown to the Thanksgiving parade on the Today Show. And not that I watch the Today Show with any regularity, but that's about one of the only times that I actually tune in and then watch it right up to the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Yeah.
Alex Brunner right there. She can't wait.
Yep.
Right there.
Alex, definitely cannot wait for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade.
I love the Thanksgiving parade.
Yep.
So awesome.
Alex.
But,
awesome.
I love that parade. And then it usually goes for about 3 hours. But what I really like is the first hour or so where they're doing nothing but a lot of Rockettes dancing and Broadway show productions.
Read what Destinations Chronicle says.
Oh, it is not a tree at all. It's a solid decoration. Yeah, it's true. It's yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I actually added at least about 15 more things to it this year that I had to actually create room for. So when I say this tree is crammed with ornaments, I believe it is crammed with ornaments. It's all the way inside, and I work my way out.
Yeah, he layers.
Yep.
We both layer our ornaments.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Thanksgiving Day parade. Ben?
Yeah. Funny thing is that I'll probably be doing laundry while I'm watching the parade or vacuuming or whatever. But as long as I've got the parade on in the background, all is right with the world because it's Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
Now, this year, we're going to be doing something that we started last year, and that is we're going to be going to our niece's place for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving used to always be at my home. And last year, we relinquished that right over to my niece, who wanted to get into the whole thing. Megan wanted to be able to host, and she's doing it again this year. Even though she's 6 months pregnant, she insisted on wanting to go ahead and host. And actually, by the time Thanksgiving rolls around, she's going to be 7 months pregnant.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Hey, little explorer.
Yeah, little explorer in the house.
Hey, guys.
Derek, good to have you. So,
Little D.
for me, I sometimes will watch part of the parade, but because I live 40, 45 minutes away from Ben and my niece and everyone, they live about a mile apart from each other. But Doug and I are here at Pepper Tree Villa, and we have to drive about 40 minutes on Thanksgiving Day. Last year, I remember specifically, because we had major fires here in the area, we had smoke in the air for like 3 to 4 weeks. And during that time, it was hard to breathe. It was just a mess. The day before Thanksgiving, we had major rains. It cleaned everything. So we were coming down the pass from the tunnels between Contra Costa County. Geez, Nessie, better do it. It's true. It's true. So we came down the pass from the Caldecott Tunnel between Contra Costa and Alameda counties. You come down this road, this winding freeway, and all of a sudden, right in front of you opens up the San Francisco skyline and the Golden Gate Bridge. It was crystal clear, gorgeous view. Doug and I looked at each other and said, should we skip dinner and just look at the view?
That's awesome.
But we were hungry, so we went on to lunch. Oh my gosh. But yeah, for us, it's usually wake up, and we do watch a little of the parade, but we're usually doing some cooking in the kitchen because we usually bring a dish. This year, we're going to be bringing us a different dish than we brought last year. So we'll discuss those in just a second. But Rob, what do you do first thing in the morning? Do you watch the parade?
Yeah, as a kid, I always watched the parade. Blue Nose brings up the point. Strange that CBS TV covers the starting part of the parade, and NBC covers the main stage area. It's a good point. I think NBC is a sponsor. I hate to burst the bubble, Ben, but I think all that stuff is pre-taped, like all that production stuff and all the different Broadway musicals does like a number and everything. I think that's cool and everything. But because the problem is NBC has the exclusive rights in front of Macy's, and it's got to come all the way downtown and then start. So they have to do something. And I think CBS covers it as like a news kind of item. And they're usually like near Radio City Music Hall. They're usually by the Hilton Hotel there. And they're like, they kind of got it at a weird angle, like it cuts and everything. It's a good point, Blue Nose. So yeah, I agree with you. I don't really like the CBS coverage as much as I love the NBC, but I'm a geek. I record both of them. I don't really watch them live anymore, but I do record both of them. And my son was never into it. And I don't know, by miracle, I think last year or the year before, he like really got into it. And he loves watching with me now, my two sons. The one hated it. Now he loves it. So, yeah, I get up and do that. And, usually we take turns doing Thanksgiving. So either we do it at our house or I go to my brother's house in New Jersey. So it's pretty much like you. It's about an hour trip to, like an hour and 15 minutes to my brother's house. But we're doing that this year. But I have to prep something. I guess we'll get into it, but I have to start when we cook dinner. I prep the turkey and all that stuff, and I do a lot of prep. My wife's an amazing cook. She cooks and everything, but I'll get to that a little later, how we do our turkey and everything. So
okay, cool.
And I have a backstory too. Do you want me to tell it now or a little later?
Go ahead.
Like my history of Thanksgiving.
Go for it.
Growing up, we never ate at home, which is bizarre. Like every time up until I was about 13, we went out to eat. So we never cooked Thanksgiving dinner ever up until 13. Then for some reason, when I was 13, my parents, we went to the Hershey Pocono Resort, which is great. I had a lot of friends there and everything. Hershey, PA, the Poconos is about, I think, an hour and a half, 2 hours from Hershey. And they owned like a ski resort kind of, not a ski resort, but like a resort in the Poconos. And I went there for probably about 7 or 8 years with a bunch of different people. That was amazing to go away every Thanksgiving and everything. So literally, I think up until I was about 21, I was not home at Thanksgiving at all. So
my
just
God.
bizarre. And then the hotel closed, and then we went back to doing the restaurant thing. And then maybe the last 5-6 years we've been eating at home. So yeah, growing up, I never ate at home, which was bizarre. I thought it was kind of bizarre not eating at home Thanksgiving, but that's just the way my parents were and everything. So
Yeah,
that was tradition. So
Destinations Chronicle says Thanksgiving when I was a youngish adult was hectic. 3 places to go. Now everyone has passed on down to one and easy, but I do miss my parents.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do know that. For us, I think the weirdest beginning of a Thanksgiving day for me was when I first bought this house. We didn't do any food prep because the kitchen wasn't ready.
Right? You didn't have any appliances.
Didn't have any appliances in the kitchen either. We spent the morning painting the guest bathroom.
Did you guys have like a Charlie Brown Christmas with popcorn and toast? Is that how you did it that year?
That is a great special. I love that.
It's so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
It's so like they're all bizarre. If you really analyze it, the Thanksgiving, the Halloween, and the Christmas one they're all a little bizarre, but I love them.
Yeah, they are. I do love them.
Funny.
I remember I was painting high up on the ceiling or right towards the ceiling, trying to get that nice sharp line. And it was really, really sunny that day, I remember. Because the sun was just streaming through the window in the small bathroom we were trying to paint. I'm going, oh my gosh, are we gonna be able to breathe in here?
Oh, when you were making the video?
Yeah, this was 11 years ago. Yeah. It's still vivid in my mind, just going into Arnie's house without any carpet, and we were still experimenting with colors and making sure, because Arnie and Doug had an idea of how the master bedroom was going to be painted. And when we went to go do it, it didn't work. So we had to improvise. And thankfully we went ahead and improvised. Good evening, Dan. Welcome.
Good to have you here.
But Jonathan, welcome.
Jonathan, good to have you here.
Happy tears in my eyes. Mike, what's with the happy tears?
I'm back. Happy tears in my eyes. Okay. Mike, there's a story there. Ben, continue your story.
It was weird because you would go into Arnie's house all the time 11 years ago, and every day it was another task that had to get done because Arnie and Doug had this mission on finishing this house in 3 months.
Yeah.
And it was just over and over and over. There's so much painting and so much tile work, and
so that was it. That was just a strange Thanksgiving.
It was. It really was, because we were only 2 or 3 weeks into you having the house at that time.
Yeah.
So Pearl Nini, welcome.
Hey, Pearl Nini, thank you for being here.
So that Thanksgiving is one of the more memorable ones.
Yeah.
But every year it's a different story because it depends on who's going to be in town, who's sick. Are we going to be able to have it at Megan's? Are we doing it here? But we always get together as a family. It's always family time.
And Eva, thank you for being here. It's awesome. Great. You, both of you here, Dan and Eva, thank you so much.
Awesome.
This thing.
It's a great icon.
So what did you do last year, Rob?
What did we do? See, it was alternate years. So I think we had it here. And believe it or not, we fry our turkey. So that's what I was going to say earlier. So we got to prep it. Do you guys ever have fried turkey?
No.
You deep fry it. It's so good. It's moist. It's really good. You have to do it in peanut oil, which is kind of annoying. But we had this huge vat at one point. I thought it was going to explode. Since that, we have a smaller electric one. It just comes out so good. My wife, I think, makes she makes the fried one, and I think we do one in the oven too, some chicken and turkey, because not everyone likes it, but that's what we did. Another tradition too is to watch the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special the night before too. I did mention it before with the other thing, but we do watch that too. But yeah, that's what we did. We had it here. We kind of alternate between my family and my wife's family. So we go back and forth every year. So this year it's my family. So like I said, we're going to my brother's house. I know it's a little bit odd, but that's the way we do it. So, but we did do it last year. Believe it or not, I love stovetop stuffing. That's my favorite. I don't know why. I don't like the dry bland one. I like the out of the box stovetop stuffing.
You know, there is a place for stovetop stuffing. Doug makes this awesome stuffing. It's so different than what my family has made over the years. They're both good, but they're also both different. Stuffing, that's a big deal. Now, Rob, for stuffing, you love stovetop. Ben, you love cornbread stuffing, right?
I do. Yeah. I do, but I'm with Rob. There is a time and a place for stovetop. There is a sandwich shop that Arnie, Doug, and I like to go to that does a sandwich this time of year that always reminds me of Thanksgiving. It's called a Pilgrim, and it's fresh bread with turkey, cranberry sauce, and dressing, and that's it. You can add whatever you want to, but why ruin a classic combination? It's an after Thanksgiving sandwich that you can have before at a sandwich shop, and it's awesome.
The place for stovetop stuffing is in my belly.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I make that sandwich on my own, though. I like that. So.
Yeah.
Just making sense. See, that is the one time that we will have sliced white bread in the house on the day after Thanksgiving for leftover.
That's true. That is very true. Now, our family has had an ongoing tradition of the exact same sides at a meal every year. And for the past 5 years or so, our niece has been trying to shake it up a little bit. And
well, what are they though? What are the sides?
Well, the sides used to be traditionally mashed potatoes and gravy, stuffing, green bean casserole, yams, and biscuits, and that was about it, wasn't it, Ben? There was
Jello salad.
Oh, a Jello salad, an apricot Jello salad.
Yeah.
What's the you have cranberry sauce too?
And cranberry sauce.
Okay, cranberry sauce.
Yeah, of course, there's cranberry sauce there.
Does that
straight out of a can?
It's too funny.
Yeah, I mean,
no one usually eats it in my house, but me.
Well, we eat it in our house, and especially with sandwiches the following day.
The sandwich is always nice. It's nice to put that layer of jelly on the sandwich. It's great.
Yeah.
But let's see. Now our sides are really changed up. I mean, right now, like for instance, Doug last year, he brought Brussels sprouts that were with some dried cranberries and like a balsamic maple glaze or something like that. It was just outstanding. And a lot of people don't like Brussels sprouts. I was never really a big fan of Brussels sprouts until Doug cooked Brussels sprouts for me. And it was a life-changing experience because suddenly I loved Brussels sprouts.
Ugh, I hate Brussels sprouts.
I am with you, Rob. I am so with you. Not a fan.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but man, the guy
Brussels sprouts and what's the thing that makes your pee smell weird?
Asparagus.
Oh, those two, yuck.
Both cruciferous vegetables. I love cruciferous, so you know.
Yeah. Bernini and Destinations Chronicles love Brussels sprouts. Rob, you and I can sit next to each other and throw Brussels sprouts at everybody else.
Okay, and then Mike Wheeler is here. Says, "I love green bean casserole, especially with fried onions on top." I would eat the fried canyons out of the can.
That is good. Good call. That is good, Mike.
The same thing.
We make that every year too. So
yeah, it seems to be a tradition. Everyone makes the same dish. In fact, I even have a turkey bowl. It's in storage over here, but it's a turkey that I got at a local grocery store. It's a bowl shaped like a turkey, and it has the recipe inside the bowl of how to make the green bean casserole. It's specifically a green bean casserole dish, but we don't use it for that anymore.
Cool.
We love it all. Yes, we do, Judy. We do love it all. We've had a few recipes of biscuits over the years, and
these are just a second. I just heard something, so something a little odd.
All right, Ben. Now we could talk about Artie. So
Yeah.
because we're talking about you when you were doing the ornaments. So what did he just hear?
I have no idea what he just heard.
Did Doug's back just crack? I don't know. I don't know. I'm still kidding, Doug. All right. So show us another cool ornament. Show us another like Nautilus type ornament while we're waiting here.
All right. Let's take.
What's your favorite ornament?
You know what? Hold on.
They were trying to count while you were like they were going like now that you moved.
I had to stop the tree.
I didn't know you could stop it. That's
thing.
awesome. Like off stream, it stopped then, huh?
Okay. I got to get this off the tree. This one is kind of secured on.
It's got like a vault. It's got like a lock. I like that. What's that? Oh, you put it in the middle there. Ooh, what's that?
Ooh, what is that?
Oh, it's Galaxy's Edge.
Yes, it is.
Sweet. I couldn't see it. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Anyone in Disney World, I need that ornament too, by the way. I need that one too. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, it's topped by the Millennium Falcon.
I love it.
And it's just a sampling of the buildings in Black Spire Outpost.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Pearl Nini, thank you. The tree, she says the tree is amazingly beautiful.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. So I just heard the garage door open, so I had investigated.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
It's just that
Did Doug's back crack? What happened?
he may have gone out to go get some ibuprofen. So
Okay.
we ran out. So
Oh man, I wish I would have known. I had a whole bottle with me this weekend when I was over there.
that, and then he also said, by the way, we have no milk in the house.
Hey, Road Trip Dave, welcome.
Road Trip Dave, thank you for being here. It's great to see you. So yeah, but yeah, green bean casserole. That's where I was at on that one. So yeah,
Sorry, I gotta get my tree to spin again. Hold on.
It bothered him. I love it. It's just too funny.
yeah. So
Hey, Road Trip Dave, partner channel extraordinaire.
partner channel extraordinaire. That's cool. So yeah, the green bean casserole is just something we just don't do anymore.
Well, we're going to be doing some form of
Yeah, wait. What? You don't do green?
Not here at the villa.
Okay. I'm just teasing you guys.
Sherry says she's going to sell you my ornament. I don't think so.
Oh, shut your sister. I was like, who is that? Sell me what? Sherry, thank you so much. That next time you're late for dinner, Ben, she's going to sell your ornaments. I'm telling you.
Oh, please.
Ben was on my stream and Sherry was like, tell Ben it's time for dinner. That was awesome.
That's right. That's right. We had a chili that night.
Gizzards. Oh, yeah, the chili. Gizzards.
Gizzards or no gizzards?
You know, people talk about gizzards or anything on the inside of a turkey, and all I think of is the Dan Aykroyd sketch on Saturday Night Live with him doing Julia Child.
Saving
the chicken.
Save the.
You know, it's gross that they put it in a bag and they stuff it in the turkey. That's so
I
gross.
know, right?
Oh,
and they actually call it a cavity.
Well,
so
what it
gross.
is.
What is wrong with us?
Oh,
That's what it is.
gross.
So, yeah, but like I said, Brussels sprouts is now the vegetable of choice that Doug usually loves to do for a Thanksgiving meal. And the thing is, he does it not just for Thanksgiving, he does it for Friendsgiving as well. And
Okay.
so, yeah, last year we did a Friendsgiving. We had Charlie and Scott over. It was great. Just a really nice time together. But so we'll probably be doing Friendsgiving again.
cool.
Yeah, we're thinking of trying to get a couple people over here, and hopefully they can make it. So I don't know if they'll be able to or not, but I'm hoping.
I think I know who those are.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, it's I'm hoping Jim can make it.
Jim, hey, welcome.
Jim?
Yeah, I'm really hoping Jim can make it to Thanksgiving at our house.
Jim, more sunshine, please, Jim?
Yeah.
More sunshine.
Okay. Is he out in the area or?
No, he's in
Oh, okay.
Florida
He's in
Did you guys
Florida.
ever watch Big Bang Theory?
all the
Pretty
time.
much. Do you remember when Sheldon was like on like they had the iPad and he was the Sheldon, like he was the robotic Sheldon.
Oh,
and
yeah.
his
No,
face.
yeah.
That's what I want to be at your house. I want to have like you stuff me like a mannequin and you put the iPad on there and I'll be like, hey guys, I'm here.
So
It's
he wants
Rob Fuzz.
he
I'm
wants
just
a
like become
virtual
the friend
presence
that,
device.
and I'll eat on my side. What?
You want a virtual presence device.
Virtual presence, yes. That's what I need. So I'm just kidding.
Wait,
Jim's like, what? Happy Thanksgiving, Jim. You know, it's funny. I wish more people Merry Christmas than Happy Thanksgiving so far. So
That's not surprising considering that Christmas started to be celebrated in July this year.
yeah.
Oh man. So
Seems
yeah. So anyway, yeah. The Brussels sprouts is at our house. We also have my niece asked us to cook a side this year, and we are going to be doing mac and cheese.
Okay.
We're going to be adding mac and cheese to the menu this year, and
We had mac and cheese last year too.
yeah, but Doug did not cook it.
What do you mean he didn't cook it?
Was it Doug that cooked it last year?
Yeah, you did the one that's kind of like the homeroom thing, mac and cheese.
That's right. That's right. That's why. That must be why she asked us again.
That's exactly why.
I love
Oh,
that Ben
man.
remembered and you didn't. That's so funny.
Oh dear. Yeah. So we have this cookbook that we got at Target, and it's specifically just macaroni and cheese recipes, but they're recipes designed specifically from a restaurant in Oakland called Homeroom. They do nothing but macaroni and cheese, various different types. So they do a Greek mac and cheese. They do just a standard mac and cheese. They do something called trailer mac, which is fantastic. It's their regular mac and cheese, except they cut up little hot dogs and throw it in there and then top it with crushed potato chips.
Do they use Velveeta?
No,
Sounds awesome.
no, but it's fantastic. You start with, this is going to go over Ben's head. You start with a bechamel. Remember when Megan made that for you?
Yeah, and I do know what a bechamel is, so that's not going over my head. It was part of one of my episodes of Life with Ben.
That's right.
Oh, I didn't get to that. I didn't binge watch that yet. Well, okay, tell me before I get to see this.
It is Steve's World. It's Steve's World. It's his favorite episode of Life with Ben. And it's
I
great
gotta watch
watching
it.
Ben try and cook.
Yeah.
It's quite amusing. We need to do that again.
Anytime Ben tries to cook, it's an episode.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Thanksgiving should be an episode. Cooking in the kitchen for Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yeah.
I stand by my pat phrase.
Good night, Amy. Good night. Thanks for being here.
The best thing I make food-wise is reservations at a restaurant.
Nice. Sounds like me.
Now, what we are going to have to do, though, Ben, is we're going to have to do a side trip to Fenton's.
Oh yeah,
We've got to go to Fenton's.
absolutely.
Okay, everyone in the chat, if you've seen the movie Up, please put a 1 in the chat stream.
I did.
Yeah, just put a 1 there. And let's see how many people have seen the movie Up. So anyway, and here come the ones. Okay.
Come on, we're all Disney fans.
Well, of course, we're all Disney fans.
Well, what if you haven't seen it? You put a 2?
What Christmas apron do we send to Rob? A good question. Okay, great to see all those ones. Now, in the movie Up, there was a moment when Russell, the kid, is talking to Mr. Fredrickson, and Russell talks about how his dad used to take him for ice cream at Fenton's. It's a real place. It's not a made-up name. It's a real place. It is a perennial favorite in the Bay Area. We absolutely love Fenton's ice cream. And Ben, I know what your favorite flavor is. What's your favorite ice cream flavor there?
Okay, so let's say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Toasted almond.
Oh my God, I love toasted almond.
Really?
That's awesome. You do.
It is the best.
Favorite ice cream.
Oh, it sounds so good.
Oh man,
Wait.
we have this one Sunday.
Wait, hold on. I smell Life with Ben. Episode. There it is. I smell it. I can't wait to see it.
I would love to have some toasted almond at the dessert table for Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
That would be amazing.
That would be.
Oh.
But
Are we on to desserts already?
we've got 3 pies coming.
We're almost there. We're
Okay.
almost at desserts. But we're talking about, let's see, yummy black and tan. That's the sundae that they have there. That's a black and tan. It's delicious. So anyway,
vanilla and toasted
Is
almond.
Sherry a good cook at least?
Sherry is a good cook. She made dinner tonight. We had a stewing beef with rice and green beans. It was delicious.
Okay, good.
Round Table Pizza cooked our dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Hey, Juan.
Mr. R. Wands is in the house. Hi, Juan Rodriguez. Good to see you. So, the turkey. You've talked about the fact that, did I hear tri-pie? You know what? It may be tri-pie.
We actually have three. We have three different pies that are going to be at the Thanksgiving this year.
Of course, pumpkin will be there. What?
Yep.
Now, Megan has ordered them from someplace instead of baking them ourselves this year.
Yeah, we are getting them from a bakery, and actually, let me show you. I'll be right back.
Okay, good. Yeah, usually.
Now he's gone. We could talk about him again. Go. So
Okay. Yeah, I can tell you.
about you before.
I can tell you stories about when we were growing up.
This is so funny. I don't think I want to know.
Yeah,
What are you saying about me?
I
So
know.
we're got your ornaments. Sorry.
This is a sample of the pies that we're going to be having.
Wait. They sell samples, or they just make little ones too?
This was a little one.
Oh, that's so funny.
I bought this at a farmer's market on Saturday, and I plan on cutting into it tonight after the broadcast. So
You're gonna make that sacrifice for Thanksgiving?
yeah, I've got to be a taste sampler. Of course, we always have Mike Wheeler as our blind taste tester, but sorry, Mike, you're not here to try the pie.
Painting the Roses Red. Great to see you. Thank you.
Hi, welcome.
And
Yeah, we're on dessert now.
that
Donna.
came back at the right time. Yes, Donna. We're talking
Yes,
pie.
we did, Donna. We are talking dessert now.
We're talking dessert. Yeah. Okay. So according to Grace, everyone in the chat. Okay. I loved how you put all the ones there for if you'd seen the movie Up. Now, in the chat, put your favorite dessert that you have on
Oh
Thanksgiving.
God, Grace is right.
Let's see what's going on. Which is the most popular dessert on Thanksgiving? I'd love to see that. I
agree.
know I have trouble because I can't
with that
decide
comment.
usually what kind of pie I want. Usually it's either we always have pumpkin. We always have a lemon meringue when my brother Ron is there because that's his favorite pie. But Ben, what's your favorite pie for that?
Yes,
All the above.
I love pie. Pecan pie is great. Pumpkin pie is great. Apple pie is great. Boysenberry pie is awesome, as long as there's vanilla ice cream to go with it.
We got a head start on Thanksgiving dessert by devouring a chocolate
Nice.
pecan pie last week.
Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious.
I love cherry pie, but apple crumb is the bomb. I agree with you, Grace.
You know what?
Apple crumb.
Apple crumb is amazing. It really is.
Ooh, apple cheesecake. Ooh, I like cheesecake too.
Mm.
Okay.
I like when they like. I don't know what Jim was referencing though, but I like when they have that cheesecake and they have the 4 different sections. Like it's like the different types of cheesecake. That's awesome too. Mm.
Okay, sure. What am I lying about? Pie.
Juan Rodriguez says, okay. There's a Mexican style of ice cream called nieve, which translates to snow. They have pecans ice cream, and it's divine.
Oh, that does sound delicious.
And ice cream on top of anything. But
There she.
it's got to be warm too.
Yeah.
She says, I don't like coconut cream. That is a true statement. I'm not a fan of coconut.
Yeah, I don't like coconut cream either. Thanks, Sherry, for setting.
Okay, and then of course there's D&G, their favorite dessert, ginger beer habanero margarita. Dilly.
Dilly.
Dilly. Okay, Jim. Thanks so much. We'll catch you later. People in the stream, catch more Sunshine Please tomorrow night. He goes live tomorrow night at 7:30. Excellent entertainer. He's so much fun. So don't miss More Sunshine Please, 7:30 on the YouTube network.
I love Jim's show. He is always so entertaining.
Chat check.
Actually, it's usually chat check.
That's awesome.
Ooh, Jonathan says key lime is good too. And yeah, you're absolutely right.
You'd be hard pressed to get a pie that I don't like.
Hey, Walt, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too,
Happy
Walt.
Thanksgiving, Walt. Yeah.
And no, it's not a green screen behind me.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? I'm gonna get a green screen and Ben, just film your tree for like an hour and a half just in case. And I'm gonna put the green screen. I'm just gonna rotate that behind me. So
I love the idea. Oh, that's
That
brilliant.
would be awesome.
and you should, and Ben will, and Arnie will do it too. We'll just have like,
I'll have Ben's tree behind us.
but I'll put it in reverse. It'll go counterclockwise. And yours will go clockwise. That'd be great. I'm such an innovator.
Oh, that's a great
Right,
idea.
Donna? I'm an innovator, right, Donna? When Donna was saying how much I innovated in YouTube in the car ride the other day. It was too funny.
Oh, hashtag- That's right, Walt.
Oh, that's awesome, Mike.
Oh, man.
That's cool, Mike. I can't wait to see it.
Everyone take a look at this.
Mm.
Mike Wheeler says,
It's cool.
going to be
Mike, you can come on my channel anytime you want, bud. You're
Yeah.
always welcome. So
Mike, awesome. That's fantastic. That'd be great. Wow,
And-
man, it's great. So, desserts. Yeah, what is your favorite dessert?
For Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Traditionally, I would have to say pumpkin pie with whipped cream.
Okay.
I always love a good pumpkin pie.
Me too. I really do. And if I can't have pumpkin pie, it's probably going to be an apple pie. So Donna, he doesn't eat pie. Stop it. So
Yes,
then-
all the desserts.
Hashtag.
All the desserts.
All the desserts. Yeah, Donna, man, and she knows me so well.
My aunt makes like this cool like pudding chocolate thing. I like that. And you said the lemon thing. I'm with the lemon. And then I'll have a little apple, apple pie crumb is my favorite, like I said. And I'll always like tradition. I'll have that little bit. Like I'll have that buffet of desserts. Oh my God, I forgot. My sister-in-law makes something. It's called it's like these what is it? It's like they're kind of like bars, but they're like cheesecake, and they're like crumb and the cheesecake in it, and there's like cream cheese in it. Like they're so good. My friend loved it so much he called it God in cake form. That's how good it was. It's so good. So I give props to my sister-in-law and Lisa. They are incredible. God in cake form is probably one of my favorite desserts.
That's amazing.
Wait, hold on, I gotta make a note. Hold on, I gotta text her. Please make go to I sent her the text. It's just awesome. So that's not very traditional, but I love it though. So.
For us, we usually have like 3 or 4 desserts, but it's always great to have pumpkin pie at our house because that's generally when I wake up in the morning for leftovers. I whip out that can of whipped cream, slice a hunk of pie, put it on a plate, breakfast done.
Yeah, definitely. It's got to be warm though. It's got to be
Look
warm.
at Grace. Our family ratio is 10 to 12 people and easily 15 to 17 desserts. That's Thanksgiving in America. Everyone.
God in cake form. That's right.
Yeah.
I got this at Galaxy's Edge too. The Coca-Cola thing. So
That's cool.
So, Rob, you can't talk about something called God in cake form, then not go get the recipe and
I
share
will get the recipe for you. No problem.
it. Fantastic.
I have a quick funny story. We didn't tell my kids we were going to Florida, so for the wedding because they weren't invited. So no kids were invited. So, Richard, some of my friends, he doesn't live there anymore, but I just said they're like, "Where are you going for the wedding, Dad?" I wouldn't mention Florida. I wouldn't mention Orlando. I know where I'm like, go to Winter Garden. We're going to Winter Garden. So I just said that in haste. So they had no clue we're in Florida. So my kids do subscribe to my channel. So when I went live, they kind of found out we're in Florida. and then my son found this morning. My wife left it out. She's like, "Dad, what is this?" Like, it's from Galaxy's Edge to Cocaine. Is it like an ornament or something? He's looking at it. It was funny. So sorry, kids, but they're not watching your channel. So
it is an ornament. It's on the Disney tree in the living room.
It is. Oh, cool.
It is. It's on my
Very
Christmas
nice. I love it.
It's on my Disney tree, definitely.
And of course,
Sorry. We'll go one of these days, kids. We go.
Diet Coke, my beverage of choice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't
Why
really
are
fit too good.
sellouts right now?
What? Here we go.
Nice.
Oh man.
Something doesn't sound as good.
So yeah, so after Thanksgiving, what's your favorite thing to do with leftovers, Rob?
When we cook, oh my God, we could have lunch the next day, dinner, probably lunch again, and then I think maybe dinner the following day. So we have, close to, after the main meal, another additional 4 meals with the leftovers. My wife will stir, she'll shake it up a little. She'll like put it in the pan for, man, you just tripped me out. Like your tree was on like this. Man, you tripped me out like that. Whoa. The other way. But yeah, we'll stretch it out. We'll have the leftovers. We'll make the sandwiches. I think, dare I say, maybe we made soup or something. Oh, you know what we have too, which is soup for like the appetizer. It's like what is it? Oh, squash soup. Was it Coke? What, something squash soup? Whatever. What is that?
Butternut squash.
Butternut squash. Yeah, she makes that, and we put a dollop of like whipped cream on there or whatever. So, or sour cream. That's what you put on there. I love that too. So we have a lot of that left over. So we'll have that. We'll have the leftovers and everything, and of course the desserts. And Grace put the ratio up there. That is true, Grace. Everyone brings a dessert when they come over, so you have like 15 different assortment or the 20 different assortment of things to pick, which is funny.
Look at that, Jeanette. Jaybird, you're absolutely right. Thanksgiving pot pie. So good.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Now, there is something else. With all the leftovers and everything like that, we usually will do something. We throw all sorts of concoctions together. Sometimes we just end up having a Thanksgiving hash. So it's just, you've got so much food, you got to eat it. And I know by the time you're all done, by Saturday, everyone is just sick of turkey and having leftovers and everything. So, after sandwiches and everything like that, yeah, you're kind of done.
That's awesome.
If you ever get that craving for Thanksgiving and you don't have time to cook a full bird, but you still want that flavor of Thanksgiving, Doug and I are going to be doing a recipe in our Instant Pot. It's a turkey meatloaf with mashed potato.
Turkey meatloaf. That sounds good.
And
delicious.
Doug did a fantastic job of writing this recipe. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So I cannot wait to actually record that video and then share that recipe with everyone, especially when you've got that craving of Thanksgiving, but you don't want the whole ordeal of cooking a bird and making everything. So, but that's a promise. But yeah, for leftovers, yeah, sandwiches generally is the case for us.
Yep.
And then, like I said, Thanksgiving hash, pumpkin pie for breakfast.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then usually
and lots of biscuits.
Yeah, that night we'll do the same thing. And the biscuits are always with our homemade jam. Yeah.
What time's dinner, guys?
This year, dinner's at 1.
Oh, you did say that. Okay.
Yeah, 1:00 Pacific Standard.
Rob, biggest fan. Got a lot of people here, guys. Don't forget, hit the like button. Subscribe to Pepper Tree Villa. These guys are awesome. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my channel. I'm Rob Fuzz. Please hook me up too, guys. And we have 32 people watching there, so I want to see only 30 likes. So please hit that like button. These guys are awesome. Sorry about that. Little plug for you guys. So.
Oh,
And
well,
please watch their videos. Arnie, you guys are close with your hours. They're almost monetized. Please watch their videos. They're great. I binge watched Ben's videos the last week, whatever. So please
That's
watch.
because Rob was desperate for entertainment.
I had fun. It's really good. Life with Ben is awesome. You guys gotta check. I know
Thanks, Rob.
all
I
the
appreciate
videos are great. And then the daily. You guys really, I love your channel. I'm so proud of you guys. I knew you went, guys. I was the first guys in your live stream. It's the first guy in there. So.
True. We went live for the first time. Doug and I were challenged with the 18 question Disney. It was the Disney question 18 question tag that it went all through everyone's channels back in
Mega tag.
Back in April.
Another innovation, Donna. Mega tag.
And the first.
Sorry.
The first time that Doug and I actually sat here in the office and did a question and answer thing, we just hit the live button. We didn't know who would join, but the first person that was there was Rob Fuzz. And then he said, okay, excuse me for a second. I'm going to share this out. People have got to see this.
What did I say? What was my comment? Say it, because I love saying this comment too. What did I say about you and I didn't know Ben yet, I don't think. I didn't know Arnie.
No. It was great because after we were probably maybe 2 minutes into the stream, just 2 minutes, and Rob is laughing so hard, and he says, "I think I just found my new best friends."
True, it is true. And we became really good friends, which is awesome. So
my sister Sherry is making a lot of aprons this year, and she's asking for anyone to guess how many she has already made so far. We have one guest from Pam's fam who says 24, and Pam, you're not even close.
Wow. That's a lot of aprons.
It is a lot of aprons.
Now, the reason why she brings that up is because we were sitting around and we were telling my sister that we were going to be doing the 12 days of cookies. I was on a stream with a channel called Pusha Studios. They are a big networking channel. They love to help people, get a bigger audience for each of their channels. And then she mentioned about our cooking recipes. She loves watching our Instant Pot stuff, and she found out that we baked. And she says, "Are you guys going to do 12 cookies for Christmas for like 12 days?" And I kind of casually said, "Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea." And then I went on a couple weeks later. She saw me jump in the stream when I was there, and then she says, "So, are you going to be doing Are you still doing the 12 days?" Like,
love it, already laughs. 153 aprons. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, man.
There we go.
So anyway, yeah, we're planning on the 12 days of cookies, and the recipes will be out there. And Ben is zeroing in on Stitch.
Hey, can I invite myself on the cookie stream too?
It's going to be Vlogmas. Actually, we're going to be editing those videos. We're going to be putting them all out.
Oh, come on. We could do a live stream with cookies too.
Well, you know what? We did a live stream of making chocolate chip cookies back in June, I think it was.
It was sometime during the summer.
But it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, we could always do another live stream of baking cookies. We could do that. I still have to make a shoe fly pie. I still have to make a carrot cake. Trying to get the solar thing to work. Does Mickey still rock?
There he goes. Yeah.
There he goes. There he goes.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Solar powered Mickey.
Do you remember where I got this, guys?
Where did you get that?
This was I only bought one souvenir in Tokyo Disneyland. I don't know why, but I didn't like their souvenirs for some reason. But they had this guy sitting there, and I got him. So he's from Tokyo Disneyland. He still works. I went in 2005. So
wow, Noah can't stop laughing. Thanks, Noah. Glad.
Noah, I love you, brother. I love that guy.
And Rachel, Rob Fuzz, biggest fan. You've got a question? Go ahead and ask.
Yeah, say it completely.
Yeah. Alex, you're absolutely right. Mickey looks good for 91. Oh, Jaybird, yeah, carrot cake.
Thanks, guys. You know who does the best Mickey is Road Trip Dave. I love his Mickey.
I'm a corporate symbol.
Good.
So yeah, Jeanette, it's going to be a carrot cake. It's a 4-layer carrot cake that we're going to show you how to make.
Cool.
Yeah. Usually carrot cake takes a long time to bake, but we could actually physically bake it during a live stream because it doesn't take 60, 75 minutes to bake this cake.
No.
Instead, you bake it in a sheet pan.
You got to do like Rachel Ray does. You have to have one pre-made and done, and then you show it, you put it in the oven, and then you pull out the pre-done one. Whee!
That's what we're going to
There
do.
it is. All right, that's a good idea.
And that's what we're going to do.
That's good.
So we'll be baking 2 cakes that day. But you bake it in a sheet cake pan. And so it bakes in like 15, 20 minutes tops. It's fast. And then you cut it into 4 equal pieces and you stack them with the cream cheese frosting. And then you ice it on the sides and everything. And you put pecans on the edge. It's just delicious. Donna, I will be your professional blind taster. Of course. The 12 Days of Christmas cookies. I love that. I make about 6 different kinds to give away, including church window fudge with colored church. Oh, you see, I like that idea. Donna, I'll tell you this. One thing that I want to experiment with is making stained glass cookies this year. But instead of the marshmallows, we take Jolly Ranchers and break them up. And then you put them in. And as the cookie bakes, the Jolly Rancher actually melts back into place. And it forms like a nice crystal
Melting
glass.
Jolly Ranchers.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So in 2 weeks, 2 weeks is my birthday. And Walt will do a stream on his birthday. Pepper Tree, can I meet you next September? She wants to meet us at Disneyland next September.
Oh,
We have to work that. We have to work out something. I know we have several people that want us to go to Disneyland next year. We're looking at Mickey's Magic probably is going to be there at some point. Steve's World, the Shep family, they've talked about it as well. So there are lots of people that have talked about going to Disneyland.
Mickey is still going. Look at
Mickey
that.
head is still.
it's not green screen, guys. It's real.
You see, Donna, she's done that.
Stop laughing at me.
And so Donna says, yes, I've done that. It works wonderfully. Yeah. Jolly Ranchers for stained glass. It works like a charm. It's beautiful. It looks great. Oh, she meant December 5th is Walt Disney's birthday and my birthday. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
So the next day after Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
Black Friday?
Black Friday. No, it's not my favorite, but I think it'd be funny. So.
And Ben, what do you usually do after we've eaten Thanksgiving meal? We used to go out. We had a tradition for at least 15 years.
Yeah.
Of going out after the meal. We cleaned the kitchen, and then we would go watch a movie.
Yep. I want to say the first time we ever did that was in 1992. We went as a family to go see Aladdin.
Yeah. The Grand Lake Theater in the balcony.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah.
Our niece was 8 years old at the time, and she was finally getting into movies. And I think she went, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
That's awesome.
Mouse head. That's great.
Rob. But yeah, now that we did that for a while, just got to the point now where we actually started decorating for Christmas here in my house in the living room on Thanksgiving night.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then when we're done with that, or before we're done, we get in the car and we do a Target run.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Ben's favorite store. It's a Target run. So Thanksgiving has definitely evolved.
Oh, like a Black Friday thing?
Yeah.
Black Friday, but on Thursday night.
Okay.
Now that they're open at Thanksgiving night, we usually go, and that's when I stock up on DVDs that they sell really, really low prices on some other DVDs. This year, Target is doing a thing on iTunes gift cards where you buy one and get your second one for 30% off.
That's cool.
And if you have a red card, you get an additional 5% off that.
Yeah, Sherry says, with all the crazies. Yep, just like us.
Yep, there was one year where I bought my brother-in-law an iPad for Christmas, and
Everyone,
we stood in line for like an hour and a half.
everyone, what you see right there, what Stacy just put there in the chat.
It's just / Rob Fuzz, but you can put that link too. Thanks. Thanks,
if you have not subscribed to Rob Fuzz, please do so.
Thanks, Stacey.
Oh yeah, that's right, Rachel. I am so sorry. Those of you may be missing Doug. Doug is having back issues tonight, so he is tending to a very sore back. It's been better. Somewhat debilitating for him. So just send him good thoughts.
You know what a big tradition for me over the years, whoa, Mickey's almost going. Big tradition for me was going out the night before Thanksgiving. That's such a huge night for that bars and drinking, and I used to go see all my friends over the years. So that was another big thing. I go out Thanksgiving Eve, forget about it. It was crazy. Then I worked for Coors Light for 7 years, and I was promoting Coors Light on Thanksgiving Eve a lot of nights.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. And I have a tradition after Thanksgiving too, which is kind of cool. Would you like to hear it, guys?
Absolutely.
We go into the city, we bring the kids, and we go see Santa Claus at Macy's Herald Square. Right there, we go to see Santa there, so it's pretty cool. We go early because, and I'll be honest with you, it's just as crowded. We don't go Black Friday. We'll go that Saturday. It's the 30th usually, and it is 30th this year. And we go there. Sometimes at the puppet show, we see the puppet show, but and then we go see the tree, which is not lit until like the first week of December. But we see the tree unlit, and then Rockefeller Center, and then we'll go to like there's a Nintendo store, there's a Lego store. And there's the Disney store in Times Square. So we make that run. We do that every year. So it's a lot of fun. We get to do that.
Thank you for the good thoughts for Doug. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Doug. I hope you're feeling
And my sister, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thanksgiving Eve. Grace is saying if you're in the city too, you can go actually see them blowing up the balloons for the parade and everything. But
that would be cool. See,
I've never done that either. So
that is one thing I would love to do sometime. I would love to see the Macy's.
Sorry. Sorry. That's
back and forth.
There you go. It's too funny. Sorry, guys.
So yeah, the one thing I remember about Macy's at Herald Square is the wood escalators.
Oh yeah, very cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're old. Yeah.
We haven't been to New York in 11 years, 12 years, almost 12 years.
Almost 12 years.
I'm way overdue to visit New York again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I definitely want. I mean, I've got so many friends out there now.
Look, Noah's going to New York. Right there.
It's funny, Noah.
January 2nd.
Wow.
That's what our trip is, to go out of New York. So I don't think I'll get to see Noah. So,
oh no.
We're trying to plan a trip those exact days. Maybe the 27th. I don't know. That's funny. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. My sister worked for Coors when she was in college.
A lot of fun.
And for New York, Jeanette, Jake. Gosh, that's so nice going to New York. You're gonna have a great time. Just a great time. Oh, I'd love to go back to New York.
It's Christmas in New York, nothing better. Probably. I've never been to Christmas in New York for Christmas, so I'd have to find out. But
my wife had her Christmas party at the Rockefeller Center, where the skating ring is. There's a restaurant down below, and they've had it there a couple of years, which is awesome. And you can during the party get to skate on the ice with the big statue in the background. That was cool. I'm not a very big ice skater, but that was cool too to do. To go on the ice and go. I did it once. That was it. It was fun doing that.
Wasn't it in Rockefeller Center that they have that one sandwich shop owned by the guy that does Top Chef?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
You're asking me?
It's sort of fun in here.
I can barely make a sandwich.
Sorry, Rachel. Rachel's mad. Rachel, Rob Fuzz, biggest fan, is mad I met Donna before she did. So. I'm gonna give a little secret. Donna's even awesomer in person. So
you know what? I've heard that. I've heard that Donna is even more awesome in person, and I can't believe that's even possible since she's so awesome already on the line.
So Mike says, how much of a super chat will I have to do to get Rob to go ice skating there at Rockefeller?
I don't think I fell, to be honest with you, but it's not a pretty sight. It is not. I recently went roller skating too. Ooh, that was bad. Ooh, it was bad.
I would love to ice skate in Rockefeller Center. I would love to do that sometime. The best place I've ever. Now, I learned how to ice skate and play ice hockey at the same time. This was almost 20 years ago. And the best place I ever ice skated was at the Shark Tank, where the San Jose Sharks play.
Oh, cool.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the best place I've ever skated. It was the smoothest ice. It was glass. I mean, they got the Zamboni out there for us. They iced it down and got everything just nice and smooth. It was perfect. I
have such a big mouth. The chat's talking about me ice skating.
There you go.
For 20.
We get to 2,500 subscribers, Rob. We're going to see you ice skating.
And Mike really says, I'm in for $20. Let's do this.
Reese brings up a point, though. It's a shame because did you guys go to Rockefeller Center? Did you ever see the tree there? Did you get to go ever?
I've never gone at Christmas time.
No, we were there in March, April.
It's such a small area and there's so many people there. And like, forget the tree lighting, forget it. Like, it's just, you got to get there like 6 in the morning and stand there. I've actually done, but the cool thing is I've done Bon Jovi. They've played the Today Show there, and that's insanely crowded too. Whenever any artist plays Today Show, I've done that, which is kind of cool. But like I said, we always go before the crowds. But it's so tight and insanely crowded and everything. It is kind of a bummer, but it is cool. It is very cool to see. But it just has the way it looks like Pepper Tree Villa over there, like just the lights and it just twinkling and everything. It's great. So you guys are funny.
And then Mike says, I used to love going ice skating, and yes, we do have ice skating rinks here in Orlando. Oh, man. Wow. Man. How do we
Noah, do not go. Do not go to Times Square for New Year's. Do not go. I can't tell you enough. Do not go. What I've heard is that you go in and you can't get out, not even to go to the bathroom.
It's bad.
Yeah. Security is that tight.
People wear diapers. You're right, Ben. They wear diapers.
And
it's another thing. I haven't seen the Thanksgiving parade. I've never seen the New Year's Eve ball drop. Never. And I've lived within a half hour of it all my life. So get Rob on the ice. It's funny.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. It's trending.
It's trending. It's not trending. You're repeating the tune back and forth.
Hashtag get Rob on the ice. Oh man, that's great. That is great. Okay, so after Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, our tradition used to be at our house. That's when we would take down all the stuff. We'd move furniture around. We'd clean up. And then the day after, on Black Friday, we would not go out shopping. Pam Sham doing it as well. Yep. It's trending. I tell you, Rob, it's trending.
I'll make a deal. I'll make you a deal, guys. If she has the Christmas party there again, I will live stream me on the ice. I might take my iPhone 11, but I'll have it. Hi, everyone. Sorry. Not good.
Oh, that is awesome. So our tradition used to be we'd have everything cleaned up on Thursday night. We'd go to a movie, and then we'd come back, go to bed, and then we'd wake up, and we'd go down to the basement, grab our trees out of the basement, and start decorating.
Yep.
That was Friday.
Yep.
Now on Friday, I can sit back and sit on the couch, and I can look at all the trees that we've decorated over the last 8 weeks.
Are you done, Arnie?
No.
Will you be done by next Thursday?
By next Thursday, we will be done. Yes, we will be done.
It has been an arduous task this year. There's been so much behind the scenes drama that has gone on that has gotten in the way of setting up trees this year.
I got delusional. I hashtagged it myself and I went, wait, what am I doing?
Oh man. So but yeah, the trees are not yet done.
We're close.
We are close. We are still doing 25 trees this year. We tried to do 28. The 3 that we wanted to put up just would not fit in the place that we'd selected. So we've decided to stick with 25 right for right now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees that are 8, 9, 10. Got 10 trees that are completely done.
Are you sure is that a right number? I'll count.
No, let's see. We have the Disney tree.
Yep.
We have. Oh wait a minute! No. We still need to put toppings on the grove, but all 10 trees there in the living room are done.
Yep.
10 trees are done there. Then we have the crystal tree. That's 11.
Yep.
We have the
mousehead tree.
The mousehead tree, the train tree. That's 13. 14.
One in the bathroom. 14.
That's the snowman tree. 14. We have the Mickey tree in the Mickey room. 15. The Dalmatian tree there as well. 16. And then we have the miniature tree in the kitchen. 17.
Yep.
So we still have 8 trees to finish.
3 of them will go together in about half an hour.
Okay.
Oh, Rob, thank you.
5 then. So.
Hashtag all the trees. So yeah, we have a lot of them done, and we will give a tour eventually of the forest. Yeah, that is a lot of trees, Alex. It's true. A lot of trees. But we will be giving it. And the tree behind Ben does not count for the forest because it's not here at the villa.
Yep.
I vote it counts, but I feel like all the single ladies, don't I? I got excited. I'm like, I'm going to go get my trees for the stream. And I went and I couldn't find mine. So,
yeah, actually, I like this one. Hashtag get Rob a Zamboni.
I had to approve Sherry's comment. That was funny because she said bud or something.
My sister?
That's funny.
Oh, you had to.
I had to prove that comment because she wrote bud. That's a bad Wait, hold on. I'm going to ban you, Sherry. And I love Sherry's not even a mod. I love it. Just a mod ban. Jeez. Sherry, don't make him chili anymore. He won't even make you a mod. What's that? It's not cool. Okay, my brother's not a mod on my channel either.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, that used to be our Thanksgiving tradition. We used to decorate the trees. I'd clean the house and everything on Thanksgiving night. And now the tradition is that we pull out the tree on Thanksgiving night and decorate my sister's tree there in the living room.
Nice.
Well, at least we try and light it.
Yeah, we at least try to put on the lights because putting on lights is an ordeal. Ben is going to be doing a demonstration video, apparently, of how to light. How did you put it, Ben?
How to light a Christmas tree the pepper tree vanilla way.
You might laugh at home, but I've asked these guys for advice how to light trees. So I'm ready because
we've actually had quite a few people ask us how to light a tree properly.
Wait, they have a ratio. Tell them the ratio, guys. Good, I love it. Love it.
Okay, your average store will tell you 100 lights per foot. To that, I laugh.
I do too.
And I shake my head in haughty derision. No, not at all. 150 to 200 lights minimum. That's what you want for your ratio. That is where you're going to get your torch. So like Ben's tree has even more than that.
The one behind me has 1,400 lights and it's only 6.5 feet tall.
Thank you, Donna. You know, we've watched videos online. People say, No, everyone's been doing their trees wrong. Everyone lights their trees the wrong way. And everyone that tells us on those videos and everything, no one has shown us to light the trees the way we light them. Twinkle Toes Fuzz.
Why do I open my big mouth?
And Donna says,
love
I
that
agree,
video.
PTV, the more the lights, the better.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
But sometimes they get a little hot. You know what I do too? I don't know if you guys do this, but like you can. How many can you put on a single strand? Like, what's the ratio on that
5 strands of light
per?
You want per 100. It's like 500 lights.
I was thinking it was like 7 or 8, but I guess I'm wrong. So what I do is I run an extension, like a heavy duty extension cord up the tree, and I plug a lot of those in there too. So.
Yeah, I actually put a power strip inside the tree. Let's see, power strip is right about here behind this button in the center of the tree. And I've run 3 strands of color lights and then 1 strand of white twinkle lights in the middle.
So Grace says, I string white lights up the trunk so it glows from within, and then color lights around. And we have real trees, so
That's
it's
cool.
much
It's a
fun.
good idea.
That's a great idea. Very good idea. Because the idea is that you want to get the inside of the tree to glow. You just want it to illuminate. It's just beautiful when you do it.
Donna's saying, "Woo, power strip inside the tree. Very clever."
I put a power strip. Like I put a heavy duty. Oh, you guys, do you do power strip? Is that
It
what
is.
you're
It's
doing?
an actual
Okay.
power strip inside.
I just do like 1 or 2 plugs, and they have the 3 like power strips in the plug. So
Yeah. That works. That works.
Yeah.
But yeah, the power strip is very handy because the string along lights, you can do a maximum usually of about 5 strands. So you can't finish off a tree with just 500 lights. My sister says they are crazy. My kids have learned from them. We taught our niece and nephews how to light Christmas trees. Yes.
Yep.
True.
And it's only going to grow from here because we're teaching other people on our channel how to light a tree the Pepper Tree Villa way.
Yeah.
Donna says she's never thought of doing that before. You guys have the best ideas. Donna, it's all trial and error with us. We've been doing this for years, and we have figured out the things that work best for us. Good. Hey, Mr. Gonzo, good to have you here.
Good to have you here, Mr. Gonzo. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, that's how we light our tree. And like I said, that is the Thanksgiving tradition now. We take a tree out of the basement. Actually, no, it's no longer in the basement.
Nope.
They're upstairs in the closet
Our
now.
aging backs have gone against us, and now we store the trees in a closet inside the house, not in the basement.
Thankfully.
Yes. Yeah.
That was hard.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The longer I did that, I have a crawl space under my house that has enough space for storage, but the older I have gotten,
but it's only so high.
Yeah, the more difficult it has gotten to walk around carrying a 40-pound Christmas tree in and out of the basement door. So
in my townhouse when we first got married, it was in the attic, which was a pain. Like up to attic, upstairs, and then downstairs. I'm like, oh, that was a nightmare to move that stuff.
Yeah.
I only lived there 3 years. So
I like the setup we have here at the villa.
oh, your setup's awesome.
Our house is 1 story.
Here he goes. I love his setup.
Our house is 1 story. So it's 1 stair, just 1 step out of the garage up to the threshold, and you come into the house. That's it. We store just about all the Christmas trees that we have in the garage. And when they're stored, it actually looks like a game of Tetris because the boxes all set up just the right way. And Donna says, well, it's 11:30, time for me to call it a night. This was really fun. I always learn so much while having the best time with you. Thank you, Arnie, Ben, and Rob. Donna, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. I didn't realize it was already this late.
I didn't either.
I did. I'm just kidding. These West Coasters, Donna. I'm no whippersnapper anymore. Thanks again, Donna. You guys, you're so. I drove in the Donmobile. It was awesome. Thank you so much, Donna. Thanks, Richard. Of course.
Yeah,
Sam and Nick. Thanks, guys. That was such a blast.
So we have a game of Tetris in our garage because all the boxes fit together just the right way, and they have to go back the same way every time. So we have everything documented with photos. Doug is putting together a Sue Heck binder to make sure that we have everything we need to do. Yeah, and Sherry's right. We don't need to use a heater in our places at Christmas time because the lights generate all the heat.
Yep, absolutely.
And
That's why I'm sitting with a fan in front of me right here. It's putting out a lot of heat, so I've got a fan over here blowing at me. So
yeah,
staying nice and cool.
Okay. Well,
the fake fireplace across from our tree. I love it. So it's a nice one. It's not a cheesy one.
So last week at this time, it was about this time that we were about to sign off, and then all of a sudden, Rob Fuzz pops on and says,
Guys, it's almost time for Disney Plus.
You knocked Rob out. What's going on? There he
It's
is.
almost time for Disney Plus.
Exactly. That's how it was. And then he did that, and then Doug kicked him off, and I said, "Why did you do that? Why'd you do that? Let's put it back on."
I didn't. He didn't kick me off. I just came on and popped on, and I left. So I did that. He didn't pop me off. I just wanted to get under his skin again, but here's what happened. You guys invited me on, and I just couldn't make it that night. So, but I was sitting there watching it. I kept chiming in, and then we had a countdown Disney Plus because it was Monday and it was last Tuesday was the first day. Like we're like 45 minutes till Disney Plus, and they were like 10 minutes, and then like we're all counting down. And at midnight, like I came on, I'm like, whatever. I said, Disney Plus is on the air, whatever. I said something funny. And then I left. And then you guys got mad, so I had to come back on and talk for a while. I think you guys had Steve on. So it was
okay, so Mike is asking if Arnie has sent me a picture of Mike's new Olaf ornament. And no, I haven't seen it, Mike.
Nope. Neither has Doug. I got home, and we had to start getting everything together. We had to plan everything, had to get this ready to go. Man. But yeah. I will be showing Ben and Doug that ornament. And then Grace says, OMG, Pepper Treeville was so funny last week. He was there, then he would gone, couldn't stop laughing. he kept laughing that whole half hour. We're just laughing the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then we finally signed off at midnight on the East Coast. And then 2 hours later, Disney Plus went live.
Yep. I watched Steamboat Willie that night.
So did we. Oh, as a matter of fact, we watched Lady and the Tramp last night. Loved it.
We're going to be doing all that. Watch for Ben's subscription.
Hey, Doug's in the stream.
Yeah, I'm hearing Doug. What's going on? What's he saying?
I'm watching last week's stream.
Oh.
Don't cross streams.
Okay.
And then we always have the same as, oh, look, wait a minute. Just before we do this, before we leave,
I just wanted to wish Doug a happy Disney Plus day. That's all. That was it. That's all I did. I love Steve. Look at Steve's face right there.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I am.
And I said I was rude.
Hilarious.
I swear, did he kick me off? Because I kicked myself off.
Okay, I
Maybe
thought
it was at the same time, but I think he did kick me off. Now that I'm watching the replay, because you were yelling at him for being rude, but I kicked myself off. That's all I did. I did it on purpose.
I'm surprised screenshot in the countdown and send you pictures of the countdown every come back in.
And then I came back in. But yeah, no, but I that's all I did. I just said that and left. But he maybe at the same time he kicked me out, but I kicked myself out.
that was great. That was
yeah,
just
it was
great.
funny. That was great.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I forgot how funny that was.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, Alex Doug is a funny dude. He does keep me in
Look at that. Doug still made it to the stream tonight. See that? Almost time for Disney Plus, Doug.
And then I see, paper, scissors, rock. Lena, thank you for coming over from the football stream. Appreciate it.
Wait. By the way, Oops, my soda fell. You guys weren't even subscribed to Disney Plus, Artie. And then that night you guys subscribed. So
Yeah,
I want them over.
My whole intention was to wait until Disney Plus was available in the Apple iTunes store.
Right.
And then I would go ahead and use my iTunes money to subscribe.
That's smart. That's smart.
Because I get 5% off at Target on any iTunes gift card I purchase.
That's a good idea. And that's what you did. You subscribed through Apple. Then.
Yep.
All right, cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
That's a good. I didn't know that. That's a good idea. See, I stand corrected. Thank you. That's a good idea.
We watched the live action Lady and the Tramp last night and absolutely loved it.
Oh, good. I keep watching the beginning. It looks cute. So I'm kind of waiting for the family to come together to watch a couple of those things.
I'm waiting for a moment when I have like 2 hours in front of my TV that I can actually watch a movie.
Yeah.
I've been too busy editing videos and doing laundry and going to other people's homes and live streaming Christmas tree decorating.
That's awesome.
Oh, Lena, thank you so much. Look at that. She said that she was actually headed to bed, but we're still live, and so she's staying up.
Oh, bless your heart.
Hey, Lena. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
And Juan Rodriguez just finished watching all the Disney Plus stuff from 1920 to 1930.
Very nice.
Yeah. So was there I'm looking on there now. Is there a section for Mickey Mouse or something? Or oh, there it is. Yeah, happy birthday, Mickey. That is the
no kidding.
There's a line on the homepage. Oh,
that's very cool.
They have a 2-minute little video too, wishing him a happy birthday or something.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go on and watch.
I'll have to watch that when we finish our stream.
Yeah.
Wow. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this. So Lena is...
Yeah, but they don't have that first Mickey Mouse cartoon, do they? Like you were telling me, Artie.
Plain Crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PLANE?
I would have to... I don't know if it's on there or not. I knew Steamboat Willie. We watched the band concert, which I've always enjoyed. Donald Duck playing the flute, screwing up the rest of the rest
Steamboat Willie's there. I guess that's good, but
wow. Cool. And Alex watched all the Mickey Mouse shorts on Disney Plus.
Oh, you know what I did, which was really cool? I'll give you a tiny Disney Plus story. Not that I didn't have 50,000 of them, but it was very nice. I went to Orlando for that wedding, and I had to leave at like 10. And right in the morning, like all the second episodes came on, which was kind of cool. So, did you guys see the Imagineer, the second episode? I think you guys saw it, right? I love that show. I
need to watch both of them. I still also need to watch The Mandalorian. We just haven't had time.
You haven't seen the Imagineering story yet, Arnie?
No, not yet.
I've already watched.
Good night, guys. I'm gonna go. Forget it. I'm gonna go. Are you kidding me, Artie? Come on! It's so amazing. After the stream, go watch it. It's so good.
No, I've watched both, and I'm actually gonna go back and watch them both again. They're so full of information. You gotta just.
Good.
That is right up my alley.
Yeah,
but it was cool. So episode 2, I'm not really spoiling anything. It's about Disney World. And I downloaded it. I watched the Mandalorian episode. I watched the Mandalorian flying to Florida. It's only a 2-hour flight. So I watched Mandalorian episode 1, Mandalorian episode 2, which is very brief. And then I watched the second Imagineering episode. And it was kind of cool that I was flying into Orlando. And on this special, they're showing Walt like flying around looking at the land and everything. So I was literally watching that episode as they're talking about it. It was kind of cool. So just looking over. It was neat seeing it there.
It was yesterday, I believe, I saw in my history report on the Daily Dose that in 1963, Walt and a few of the other people from the studio were on a small jet flying across the country. They stopped in various places. They stopped in Chicago, Niagara Falls, and they ended up in Orlando. They were checking out sites for the future Walt Disney World.
Early as 63, huh?
63.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. Not spoiling anything either, but they don't candy coat, right, Ben? They don't candy coat the Disney what it is, and it actually ends in a sour note, kind of. That second episode, because that's just the way Disney, the history has it. It's just it didn't do great.
They're not candy
Wow.
coating it at all. They're telling it like it was.
Yeah, which I respected that.
Yeah. You know what? When you have people that are telling a story, you cannot rewrite history
Right.
and ignore that it didn't happen a certain way. That's the way it was.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
By the way,
I
Not
find
a
it.
Imagineering story, Ernie. You got to watch it.
Yeah, definitely. Mike and Pam, thank you so much for the sweet comments.
Well, I'll be honest with you. When Doug's better, than watch it with Doug when he's in a good mood. It's back's not hurting or whatever.
I want to make sure that his back isn't hurting, so
Yeah.
we can actually really enjoy it.
Oh my! Like my kids were laughing at me. Like I watched the first episode. I had to finish watching it, and they were like a little ruckusy. And I'm like, "Quiet, guys! This is the best show I ever saw." I don't know if I told you this, but I yelled at them. This is the best show ever. And then my kid just like, "Ah!" He's laughing at me. I'm like, "Oh, it's true. It's great." And it was funny. I turned my nephew onto Disney Plus, and he watched both episodes. He actually, I was in Florida. He called me up. He's like, "Rob, I just wanted to thank you. Like, I watched it. It was so incredible. It was amazing and everything." I said, I'm glad you said that. It was really cool that you thanked me and everything. But I said, that was me growing up. I researched it. I loved it. Second part is about Tokyo Disneyland too, and it was about Disney World. It was about Epcot and Tokyo Disneyland.
Yeah,
and I was obsessed with Tokyo Disneyland. I always wanted to go there. I was so glad I actually got there. And just Epcot, and I was articles and going to the library. And there's no internet then when they're making Epcot. And it was just so amazing, and to see it all come back and kind of refreshes all your memories and everything. It's such a great special.
Yeah, I really like the naming conventions that they have in Tokyo. They call the main park Tokyo Disneyland, and then Tokyo Disney Sea.
Yeah.
And then there had been rumors of them building Tokyo Disney Air, but those have not happened yet. Now, I'm hoping
Not much land there. They don't have much land. That's the problem.
that someday they might be able to do that, but there's not much land to do that. So
No. But
they're kind of landlocked like they are in
you guys got to go there one day. Make it a priority to go.
That is on the list. Doug wants to go to Tokyo.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I'll just withdraw that $7,000 I have in the bank.
Doug is.
I was lucky because I went on points, and then my wife.
Yeah, Doug is talking about doing it in 2024.
2024.
Yeah,
you'll love Disney
for the Olympics.
It's amazing.
No, it's just that it's going to be a milestone birthday for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is a milestone birthday.
Yep.
Yeah, my milestone birthday is at the Star Wars Hotel, but that's my dreams. Which I actually saw. I saw the Star Wars Hotel. We drove by it. Our Johns drove me by it. It was awesome.
And
there it is.
It's almost done.
It looks done. I don't know. I think it's going to take a long time.
I think so too.
The technology and everything.
It's going to take them a while to do that.
I think a good test was that space restaurant in Mission Space. So I think that's a good testament of how that technology is going to look. So, and that's supposed to be opening soon, supposedly. I don't know.
That's what I heard too.
They can find a chef.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
true.
yeah, that's right.
I read that. Yeah. It's crazy.
I learned that on Jim's channel.
Yeah. Well, I do about that too, but it's crazy.
Wow, man. Can't wait for Ratatouille too. We watched. That was something else we watched. We watched the movie Ratatouille. Doug and I are huge fans of Ratatouille.
Yeah, you saw that was a. Where'd you guys see that? You saw the premiere or something, or I forgot.
Yeah, actually, Doug and I watched that at El Capitan Theater.
Oh yeah,
June 29th, 2007. First showing at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's such a significant date for me, and that's because that was the day that we stood in line for the first iPhone. We're big Apple geeks here in this house.
That's my son's birthday too, which is
our whole
cool.
computer thing, everything like that. Just Ruth, that's so cool.
Yeah, Ruth did the trifecta. She went to Tokyo, she went to Shanghai, and she went to Hong Kong. She did all three.
Wow.
So her cousin was going or something, and she tagged along, and that's great.
Wow.
And Ruth's in Disney World right now too. So
Ruth, that's great.
She went to Animal Kingdom today. So and then she lives near you guys. She's been to Disneyland a bunch of times.
Oh man, so. Ruth, we should probably hook up at Disneyland sometime.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's cool.
Really should.
It is awesome. My favorite ride of all time is the Winnie the Pooh ride. I know it's bizarre, but it's a trackless ride. It's so cool.
Yeah, Pooh's Honey Hut.
Yeah.
We should have gotten that in California instead of the cheap one that we got.
Okay, Ben, you had an experience again today or over the weekend?
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Share that, please.
I was at our family's wedding reception for my nephew, and I was helping set up. And our friends who do catering are friends that attend our family's church. Someone who was working with our caterer came up to me while I was setting up a table for gifts and party favors, and she went, "Aren't you the guy from Pepper Tree whatever?" It's like, so, and I said, "Pepper Tree Villa on YouTube," and she went, "That's it." Yeah, it's me and my brother and Doug. The three of us run the channel. And she went, "I know you. I love your stuff."
Oh, that's awesome. Very cool.
It's a girl who knew someone that Arnie used to work with,
Oh, cool.
who turned her onto our channel because this girl is a big Disneyland nut. And it's my
And where'd
first
you see her?
at the church where I was setting up for our family's reception on Saturday. It was the weirdest thing. I've never had anyone come up to me and recognize me out of the blue from YouTube. So it was like a rite of passage or something.
Yeah.
It's like my first spot in the wild.
I never had anyone recognize me for a channel, but people recognize me for, when I work with Bon Jovi, which is bizarre. So I'll be like in South America and someone, "Hey Rob, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, nope. It's kind of cool. That's cool.
Oh man. Oh, so Ruth says my cousins bailed, so I did the Asia Disney parks by myself.
Yeah, doing parks by yourself rocks anyway. So.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love going alone.
So it's easy to meet other people because when you're at a Disney park, everybody is everybody's friend.
Yeah, definitely.
No, that's what I did with Disneyland Paris. I went to Paris in 1999. I could not convince anyone to go with me. I offered to pay for their trip. And to this day, I believe, is one of my niece's biggest regrets.
Oh, yeah.
I offered to pay. She was 15 at the time. I told her, just get on the plane. I'll take you to Disneyland Paris. You'll stay with me in Paris. We'll go see the museums. We'll enjoy Mickey Mouse. And she said, no.
Ruth, hardly. I'm not famous.
Ben, you're famous. And
Ben,
then BG says, it's always humbling when that happens.
Yeah,
it is. It is. It's one of those things that you don't expect. You're always doing these videos and you put them out there and you hope that people will watch them. But then when you actually get recognized out there, you go, "Oh my gosh, people are actually watching."
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Now everyone is saying, "I would have gone with you. I would have gone with you, Arnie."
Pam, Lena, awesome. Thank you. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah, I was working at the time. I couldn't get out of work at that time.
Yeah.
I went to Paris for the day. That was fun.
I've spent 36 hours in Paris once. Disneyland, but I did a death walk through Paris. I started at, I want to say it was Sacré-Cœur. We walked down and we got to the Notre Dame, and then we walked all the way through the Louvre, and then on to the Champs-Élysées, all the way down to the Arc de Triomphe. It was probably a good 6-mile hike that we did.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
I was so tired.
Yeah, there it is. Ben, did she ask for your autograph?
Not quite, but we did exchange Instagram accounts.
Oh, cool.
And Mike says, I have a somewhat similar story when I worked at Disney. That's cool, Mike. Very cool. And Pam's Fam says, never say no to a free trip to Paris.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? That would have been absolutely amazing. I wish someone could have done it. Oh, man. I was 35 at the 35? Yeah, 35 at the time.
Yeah.
I was 35 when I went to Paris by myself. And I remember walking in, I was just, my jaw dropped. And I kept looking around saying, oh, wow, 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 everywhere. I got to the end of Main Street and I'm in tears by this time because it was just such an overwhelming experience for me. I turn to the right. I see a bank of payphones. I get on the phone right away, and I'm saying,
Payphone.
"Oh, I wish someone was here with me. I want to experience the whole park with it." I was a mess. I was a mess.
Payphone. I love
Hey,
it.
Stacey.
Stacy,
I actually saw a payphone on Sunday. There was at the airport. There was 5 payphones there. And I swear it said this. I picked them up. They were dead, of course. And there's a sticker on there that says "temporarily out of order." Like, really? And I got a picture of me on a payphone. I'm gonna put it on Instagram. So.
Hey, Dances with Goofy. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, the Goofy.
Yeah, I was at Knott's Berry Farm. Hold on one second here. Mike says, I was in the parks at Magic Kingdom, and this lady came up behind me, kept me on the shoulder. I turned around. She gave me a giant hug.
oh,
Wow.
Cool.
That's powerful.
very nice.
No, I was at Knott's Berry Farm a few weeks ago with my sister Sherry, and walking towards the chicken dinner restaurant right there on the left, just all by itself, some random payphone. I actually took video of it.
It's hard to see them in the wild anymore. Every once in a while, there's a payphone in the lobby of my building where I work, and every once in a while, it starts to ring.
That's funny. It actually works.
Yeah, it works. It's a working payphone. Honestly, I don't know anyone that uses it. So
I love that song "Payphone" by Maroon 5.
Right there.
I'm like, you're at your lowest if you're on a payphone. I guess that's the point of the song. I guess. So I love that song.
Mike says, come to find out, she's a lady who had 3 autistic sons.
Oh,
She recognized me from doing the Festival of the Lion King.
you were a stilt walker for the Lion King. That's right.
that's cool.
He's
Oh my
said
God.
that before.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that. Mike, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's really cool. Did Jack 12? Jack, thank you for joining. Good to have you here. Good to see you.
Who?
Wow.
Jack Twaddle.
Oh, hey, Jack Doyle. I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, Disneyland Paris. It was a great experience. I loved it. Just really loved it. I just wish I could have experienced it with someone. But you know what? When I went to Paris. I'd go to the museums all day, and then the museums would close at about 5. I'm not a party person. I wouldn't go to the clubs, that kind of thing. So I'd hop on the train, go east to Marne-la-Vallée, get off the train at the Disney Village, and then walk into Disneyland Paris under the hotel. And I'd walk in. First time I did that, the first night, I bought an annual pass because I was thinking about going, a few days while I was there. And I thought, how much would this cost? It was cheaper to buy an annual pass than it was to buy a ticket for me to go in 4 times. So I just went ahead and bought the annual pass.
And it was only the one park at the time, right?
Just the one park, yeah.
Okay, there's Mike. One last thing he says. They would always go to the show. I'd interact with them, and other people wouldn't. And she wanted to thank me for it. When you see someone that has an autistic child, and this woman had 3, that is something really special when you actually take the time to spend time with anyone that has special needs. That it makes their day.
Yeah. It also speaks volumes of your character, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Thank you, Mike. Oh,
Lena's still hungry from the live stream we did yesterday. We did a live stream fluffing the nostalgia tree, which we call Martha, and then unpacking ornaments. And the whole time toward the end, we just started talking about food.
Oh, that's right. We always wind up talking about food, but that's part of our one of our tent poles.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I just love talking about food. We just never get tired of it.
Rob looks like he's ready to eat his microphone.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to these guys. They're awesome. I'm just kidding. I'm not falling asleep.
Yeah, it's getting late. We should wrap this up.
I was just kidding. I wasn't falling asleep. So. But yeah, check out these guys. If you came on my socials and saw I was here, just you guys check out Pepper Treeville. They're awesome. Check me out too, Rob Fuzz. Self plug.
Yeah, let's do some housekeeping here. Rob, what have you got going? Are you going to be
Hey,
live?
I'm on Disney Nerd Herders on Wednesday, 7:00. So come check me out there.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to be doing a live stream of my first time at Galaxy's Edge at some point. I don't know if I can do it Friday. I have a personal thing I have to deal with my family. So I think maybe Thursday I'm going to stream that. So I'm going to be streaming because I did a little bit live stream and then I filmed a lot. It was funny because Richard and Donna, they're just kind of used to everyone filming. So I filmed a lot of stuff. And my first time, that was the second time we walked through. First time I filmed it and I vlogged it. So that's me. That's it. What were you saying about Disney Nerders? I'm sorry, guys. What were you saying?
The Disney Nerders are going to be on their show. They're interviewing you on Wednesday.
We're doing like a topic. I think Steve and Walt from Mouse Talks on Steve's World and Mouse Talk. And
Oh,
me and
fantastic! So that's Wednesday night at 7 p.m.
Wednesday at 7. They're not ready for primetime show, I believe it's called. So I kind of invited myself. So thanks, Charlie, for having me on. So,
Okay, Sherry says that she has to leave us because she's going to go watch Dancing with the Stars. So that's just fine.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank
I
you.
could tell you who gets voted off. I could put it on my DVR. So
Not when I'm drinking.
oh, D&G, yeah. Well, yeah, I can come on. Yeah, I'm supposed to be on D&G Explorers too. That's right. So
really?
I invited myself on there too. So if it's all right, Derek, I'll be on.
Okay,
Or
that's
Gregor.
Oh, wow.
7 p.m.
I'd love
with
to be
Disney
on.
Nerders, and then 8 p.m. with D&G Explorer.
Correct. I'm doing a double. That's
Oh, you're
correct.
back to back. Look at
Correct.
you. Popular.
Oh,
I'm on
Stacey,
my tour.
yes, I do need your PSA, please.
Okay, so later on this week, we have another scheduled Life with Ben episode dropping on Thursday morning,
And which number episode is that?
number 25.
Man, I cannot believe it.
Ooh.
Ben's 25th episode. Everyone, make sure that you mark that on your calendars. You're not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to miss another extremely entertaining episode of Life with Ben.
It is.
Only on PTV.
It is scintillating.
What was that word?
Scintillating.
And Mike, okay,
I like
everyone, here's Mike. Mike Wheeler says, T minus 3 minutes until the
1 week anniversary of Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, we have 4 minutes away. Can you go get Doug, please? Artie, just walk over. Just walk over and say
Aside from
happy
Life
1 week anniversary from Rob for Disney Plus.
Aside from Life with Ben, I'm also going to be doing a new show this coming Saturday with Disney Nerd Herders, Sunshine Please, and D&G Explorers called The 5 Foolish Mortals.
And if you have not yet seen the thumbnail art for that, it is hysterical. I love it.
Compliments of Jim.
Yeah, Jim did a great job. He took the graveyard scene of the 5 singers in the Haunted Mansion and superimposed their faces. It's hysterical. Very well done.
Stacy spread a rumor, by the way. I don't know if you saw it.
What rumor?
Look at the rumor. She hears Life with Ben's being picked up by Disney Plus. I like that, Stacy. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, if Disney Plus was picking up my show, then I would know that they had run out of ideas to do on their own.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think we have to stay another. Well, you're an hour and 57 minutes in, so we got to stay another 3 minutes for the 1 week anniversary of Disney Plus. Real quick, in 10 seconds or less, 1 week of Disney Plus. You guys are enjoying it? Are you happy? Is it good? Is it a better experience? What do you think?
I'm actually enjoying it. I've been watching a lot of Even Stevens.
Oh, you see, I gotta do that. I gotta watch Phil of the Future too. I loved that show. It was a lot of fun.
I've never seen Phil in the Future.
Phil of the Future.
Message me those guys. I want to see those.
Yeah, I gotta see that. It's just hysterical.
Doesn't seem like a week.
Yeah, it doesn't. It
No.
doesn't look a week.
But yeah, this coming is it tomorrow or maybe tonight? I will be officially charged for my first month of Disney Plus.
The free week. That's right.
Because I got the free week.
That's awesome. I wonder. That was the thing. Like people were like Google search he had to unsubscribe to Disney Plus, but it was like, it's just because a lot of people had the free week, so that's it's silly. But
And just be careful out there. If you have subscribed, don't answer to any of the emails that you're seeing out there. So
What do you
there's
mean?
just there is this nasty email that says your password has been compromised. You need to reset your password. Please click the link here. And apparently it looks very authentic, but Disney has not requested any of this information. It's just a bunch of hackers. And because the service is so new and people were thinking that they were having trouble, it has hit thousands of people. They've had their accounts stolen from them.
Jeez.
Yeah, so just be careful out there.
Just wanted to say happy Disney Plus Day.
So, Ben, you're going to be
It's been a week.
Why couldn't I been say see you next time?
Okay. And then we always have the same as, oh, look, wait a minute. Just before we do this, before we leave.
I just want to wish Doug a happy Disney Plus Day. That's all.
I'm gonna subscribe.
You know what? This is funny. It's like who shot first with Han Solo and Guido? Like, did he kick me off or did I go off on my own? What happened first? Because I see him, Doug. You kicked me off your channel. Oh, by the way, did you see that controversy? Happy anniversary, Disney Plus, by the way. Thanks everyone for saying that. They edited that scene again. Did you hear that from the first episode 4, the Guido Han Solo thing? It's just on Disney Plus. It's the first time. Like they made it where like he says a word like "twoggle doggle" and like he gets shot or something and twoggle something. It's very odd. Do a search on it. So they edited that scene again, and apparently the Lucasfilm rep said that Lucas signed off on it, but they never put it into action, so they put it into action for Disney Plus, which is bizarre.
Oh my gosh.
But they changed the movie again, which is funny. So
Happy Disney Plus anniversary.
yeah, happy Disney Plus, guys.
Okay, everyone. So
Are
Ben,
you
you've got 5 Foolish Mortals. You've got Life with Ben dropping on Thursday morning.
5 Foolish Mortals Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2
I can't
p.m.
wait to do it.
Pacific.
Okay, and of course I'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific for another episode of The Daily Dose of Disney. So I guess that's about it for tonight. Rob, you're a gentleman and a scholar.
You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It has been fantastic
Always.
having you with us. It's always a pleasure.
Guys, play their videos. Let's get their hours up. They're almost monetized. I think you got a lot of hours tonight. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me on. It was so much fun. So play
Thank you.
Pepper Tree Villa's videos. It's awesome.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
We need to decorate another tree before we log off. Thanks, Juan.
Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for another episode of PTV Live. And while we talked about Thanksgiving for the first hour, it was great just shooting the breeze. I love that. It's just so much fun. Okay, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Daily Dose of Disney. In the meantime, everyone, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. We'll see you later. Bye.
Good night.
Happy anniversary, Disney Plus.